Racing League Truck Series at Atlanta. Tonight I'm Big Jim up in the booth with me. I've also got Electric Days. Electric, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Doing pretty well. We're also going to see if we can get ourselves a pit road reporter in Code Red Do. Uh, you might, if you don't mind, maybe send him an invite. His gamer tag is in the broadcast chat. But tonight, again, going to Atlanta. Truck Series coming off of that kind of rough ride at Dover. Um, they're definitely going to be looking to impress a little more here at Atlanta. Last time at Dover, we saw Ghost Killer take the win away from TGS Predators and off a little bit of strategy. So are we in to see that same kind of strategy tonight, Electric?
After seeing what happened at Dover, I'm hoping just great overall racing from these truck drivers. I'm expecting a lot from them.
For sure. We've definitely seen a lot of talent between Mayhem. He's had a couple races slip through his fingers between getting bumped out of the way at Phoenix, getting involved in that wreck at Auto Club, and obviously getting taken the heck out at Dover. He's going to be looking to make a little bit of an impression tonight and get that first win. Also, some things to note. R. Bales will not be able to make the race. He was really looking forward to this one, and some family things came up, so R. Bales will be absent tonight. Also, some call downs, some guys hot seating. We have Captain Dead Dad. Let's see here. Who else do we got in this race? We have got... That is the free agency race. Excuse me. There we go. So tonight we have Ghost Killer, Mr. Huff, Always Joker will be in this one. TGS Predators, Killer, Code Red, Ty Racing, Solis, Dalator. Always look out for Dalator at these kind of racetracks. Skeptic Whitey, Keen Henry, Kush Knight, QSA, MBD, Jason Cole, D Blood, and AHAC. So definitely a very strong list of drivers there. We're also probably waiting a little bit on Devin Baseball getting in here because he is currently on his way to the racetrack. Trying to see what else there is, other big breaking news type of things. I guess really there isn't, but Electric, this track seems to be a single groove racetrack on the bottom. In real life, you can kind of roam around, use the outside, middle, wherever you want. How much do you think that's going to play a factor at being a single groove racetrack tonight?
Well, I think that it will cause a lot of people to panic because knowing that you lose some of these positions, you fall back a lot positions actually by just going single file in this racetrack. You only have a little bit of opportunity to pass people here. It's probably pretty hard for them to pass here for trucks because the trucks are way more slower than Xfinity and Cup. But yeah, I do not expect us to go 3 wide or 2 wide here that much here.
Yeah, I think you'll see a lot of drivers getting a little antsy, though. 3 wide and 4 wide. Sometimes guys are going to think they can make those moves. We saw that at Dover. As we're also joined here up in the booth by our little helper, Code Red Do. You'll know him because he's always a broadcaster on the channel. Code Red, how you doing, bud?
Doing all right. How you guys doing tonight?
We're doing well. We're doing well up here. We're ready to get this race underway, but I am understanding that you guys are waiting on a couple
Um,
things.
right now we just now finished qualifying, and I will give you guys an order the way I'm seeing it here from the approach to my screen. Give me 1 second, guys.
Perfect.
Qualifying is over, so hopefully we'll get those drivers that we might be waiting on and get a chance to get the green flag. Okay, here who has the pole? All right, on pole it is Dalator, I believe. No, it's give me 1 second. Hang on. All right, yeah. First is Dalator. Then it's always Joker in second. Third, I believe, goes to if I can find him. Um, is Jason Cole. Fourth will be it will be QSA Skywalker, and then round out the top five will be King Henry, and I will currently be starting up in seventh.
Nice. So Dalator, you heard it right there, getting his first pole of the season, I believe, and Joker, the call down for the from the Cup Series, definitely going to be a guy to look out for. That kind of leads me into my next question here, Electric. Who do you think is going to be a strong contender tonight? Who do you think is going to win this thing?
Um, I got my boy Dalator. Hearing that he's on pole, I'm for sure. I pretty much know that he is very fast here at Atlanta, and I'm expecting him to come out with the win today.
Yeah, I think that's a really good guess. Dalator loves this racetrack. I think you gotta also look at. I mean, always picking the low-hanging fruit here, but Joker is always so freakishly fast. Anything he drives, and he's going to be, I mean, no different here at Atlanta. One of his favorite races. He will be one to contend with. But there are a lot of. I mean, this place is kind of a wild card. A little bit of a track where just about anybody can win if you can just keep yourself in it, not hit the apron, not lose track position. You'll be there at the end, and you'll be able to contend for a win.
Not only that, but yet these drivers are going to have to keep an eye on their tires because tires wears out pretty badly here.
That's actually a great point. That's one thing for every series, actually, is that tire wear at Atlanta. Kind of true to form in real life. It tears up your tires, and guys are going to have to be very careful what preset they use, because if they run one that's a little bit too loose, they will be melting that right rear away. So we'll have to be keeping an eye on that as the race progresses. Still waiting on the go-ahead to join. It sounds like we're still waiting.
I'll say, yeah, we're still currently waiting at the moment. One thing that I do want to point out is not only just going to be in the Truck Series, but it's also going to be in the Xfinity Cup Series coming tomorrow night. You have to keep an eye on that as well.
For sure. I'm going to put this down to 50%. So tonight is a 65 lapper. Don't know what the stage lengths are. I imagine it's very I don't think it's going to be too crazy. I mean, you're going to have some that are close, maybe like 20 laps for the first stage, 18 for the second, and then whatever math is for the third. But those tires, I mean, Code Red really does bring up a good point right there, Electric. Those tires are going to be screaming at the end of these runs.
It's going to make me nervous as a driver, knowing full well how bad the tire situation is going to be, especially with these stages. And another thing I noticed about is that pit road is not very easy because when you go as fast as you're going, you're going to have to drop it down to 45 miles per hour getting into pit road. So it's going to be some tricky for these drivers.
For sure. We're also going to pull up our personal stream here. If you could just tell us when we can join, Code Red, because I need to keep an eye on what our community is saying down here.
Yes,
Trying to
definitely.
see.
By the way, real quick, want to shout out to everyone that's been watching our channel, whether if it's Truck Series, the Cup, or Xfinity. We definitely appreciate you guys so much.
Taylor Gonslide says, who won the free agency race? And Jackson Altman says he won. I don't know where they went for free agency, though. But congrats on the win there,
guys.
Jackson.
Go ahead and join.
All right,
join, guys.
We can join. "65 laps in the heat. Dalator is going to lead off to the green. The Vettix Camping World 100.
I will give you guys an update when I cross the start finish line to let you guys know how long the stages are going to be.
For sure. And before we start, I do want to say thank you for being our pit road reporter. That will be awesome having in-race reporter, excuse me. It'll be nice
Yeah.
having somebody in the race to tell us and relay the information vital to the stream here tonight.
It's fun.
So here we go through the Geico restart zone. We are green flag and away from Atlanta.
All right. 19 laps in the stage.
So 19 laps in stage one. It'll be somewhat close on tires, usually around 18 laps, but Dalator out to the early lead, trying to play a little bit of blocking games with Joker right behind him.
Yes, they coming in turn 3. Going 3 wide in the back, hang on to it. But Dalator is gotta just hang on to it, knowing that one of the best in NCS is right behind him, moving down the track for this race. Just gotta hang on to the lead and pray for the best.
As there's right there, battle for the lead, almost. No, Dalator able to clear for it. Get back up there. All right, a couple guys with damage back here. Solis off the pace, A-Hack, a couple others. Early on in this one, some struggles.
Oh, they go Joker, making a move, and he will pass Dalator for first.
Dalator trying to fight on the outside, but there isn't much of one right there. Joker to the lead, and MBD trying to follow him through. With, it looks like, King Henry behind him. It is King Henry. He was very amped for this one. Running third right now. Joker going to give the inside to MBD. I think Joker might actually be trying to save a little bit of tire. He's going to jump to the top and just let everybody by.
I mean, that's the smartest thing to do. Do not waste all your tires by staying out in front and blocking, or just holding on to that lead is great to just save tires and don't have to pit for none.
Oh, yeah, one get loose back there. I don't know who that was. Someone's in the grass. That might have been the 40. Hard to really tell. But somebody did clip the grass back there. You don't want to do that. We'll scrub off some speed. It looks like they straightened it out. Nice battle back here in the pack. Joker here at the tail end of the first pack. With, it looks like that might be Dalator on his outside, also trying to conserve some tires. TGS Predators, very strong in the last few races, Auto Club and Dover. He's back here. And the 3 of, I need to realize these names.
The 3
That's Ty Racing, yeah.
Making it 3. And they hang on to it. Great job by them. I'm loving how these 4 cars are just not going too hard on their tires and saving at least some of it so they can finish the stage.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, because the guys up front, they're leading by quite a lot, but at the same time, they are shredding those tires. It's going to be very close to see if they can actually make it all the way. Guys like King Henry and MBD, as there's contact right there. MBD moves his King Henry up the racetrack. Gets to his inside, and the 15 of QSA Skywalker going to try to follow through with Killer not too far behind. King Henry kind of getting the train ran on the bottom on him. He's not able to really fill in the gap right there. He's going to get passed by the 40. Oh, the 40 messed up a little bit. Never mind, King Henry able to hold off for third. As here comes our first Thor Sport driver right there into the top 5. That might be Ghost Killer.
Yes, that is. And into the top 5.
I'm guessing Mayhem didn't make the race. I'm not
No, he
seeing
did not.
88.
Him and I think somebody else did not make the race.
Definitely. I don't think Devin Baseball was able to make it, unfortunately.
I mean, right now I'm loving this 2 wide here at Atlanta. I didn't expect it because of how
Make
one.
it 3 wide through the middle for Ghost Killer. He's going to try to take down both the 15 and the 40. Made a little contact with QSA. Frank's just going to let him in. Ghost Killer, power move to third.
Great move. A little bit of a sacrifice of a bump, but great move for Ghost to get through with that pass.
Get back up here to our leader. MBD, you got dropped. He's been having a pretty good day. Might be coming to pit, though. Already seen him swing to the bottom. Maybe a signal. He's doing so well at Auto Club and kind of fell apart at Dover, but then again, who didn't? Oh, he's trying to get to pit road. That was sketchy. I don't think he made it.
No, he didn't make it.
He's having to back it up. And now he's down pit road. That is a huge time penalty for MBD, who got a punt from somebody behind that didn't know he was pitting.
I think Killer will now finish out.
That was me. I accidentally hit him, but that was all on me right there. I didn't know he was going to hit, so I accidentally made contact with him.
Killer down pit road. Has Ghost Killer, he's obviously feeling a little bit more adventurous with those tires. He is going for the lead on the outside of the 51. Again, in real life, going to the outside would kill your tires. But I think now Ghost Killer trying to signal the pit road. Who comes with him?
Right, that is the question. It all matters about who comes with you, and it don't look like nice way how to get onto pit, but nobody's going right with him. Oh, the 3, a TY and somebody else went right into pit, which is King. Them 3 coming to pit.
Right now, QSA Skywalker leading. Keen Henry, both of those guys, I don't know. I think Keen Henry's on a wheel. Might be able to save enough tires to the end of this thing. I don't know about QSA Skywalker if he uses wheel or controller, but I do know that wheel gives you a huge advantage in these tire saving races.
Just hope it can come to a big advantage in this stage, because we know everybody needs points for the race, and it looks like he hangs on to a great job. Is that a...
That was a signal of pit. I hope Keen Henry knows. He does.
Yes, it was. And he comes right in the pit, very smooth. And here comes King around him. And then Jason.
So we're going to keep our eyes here on our leader. The only kind of lead lap truck that stayed out in that top pack. We already know that Joker and Dalator, they're going to stay out because they played that strategy early to save tires. But King Henry, he was pushing at the beginning of this stage. I'm not sure how much tire he really has left, as here he comes to pit road.
There he goes. Comes in the pit.
So hand that lead over to a niche truck, it looked like. Was that the 45? Who was that?
The 45 of a Killer, right?
So is Killer the leader?
No, I can confirm you guys the 8 is the leader right now.
The 8 is Jason Cole.
Yes,
Trying
sir.
to get a few laps led here. See if he ducks onto pit road here soon.
Not this time around.
Gotta be getting close to the end of the stage as well. Maybe about 3 or 2 to go. There you see the 51 getting back to blend on to the racetrack. A little early, but I think a lot of people have been doing that.
Don't know if Jason gonna come in now.
You're going to see the difference between fresh tires and old tires right here. Jason Cole on old, QSA Skywalker rocketing on the top of him. He's on new tires. Jason Cole still hanging out there. And I don't know if that's a signal, if he's just trying to allow the 51 by.
I was going to say, we're currently at the white flag at the moment. I believe Jason is going to stay out, and he's going to be our stage winner.
Wow.
Stage 1 winner off a little bit of strategy. It's Jason Cole. And it did look like he was really nursing it in turns 3 and 4 there on the final lap of the stage to really make it happen. If you don't mind, if you can give us the rest of the top 5 there, it'd be much appreciated.
Yes, sir. That would be Jason Cole in first, Skeptic in second, Mr. Huff third, Always Joker in fourth, Daltor in fifth. And then for the rest of the top 10, it is D-Blood in sixth, it is Soli seventh, AHAC eighth, Captain Dead Dad ninth, and QSA Skywalker in 10th.
Yeah, so the strategy works more for Jason Cole, and I don't know if it's because of the advantage of having a wheel versus a controller, but Joker finishing fourth in that stage kind of lets me know that the strategy of saving those tires at the back, it's just not fast enough to compete with the guys with the wheel. I don't know if Jason Cole has a wheel, but I imagine to pull that strategy, you'd have to have it. But again, that is the end of stage 1. These guys are going to be able to get down pit road and put in their setups. Let me just see what kind of different trucks we're going to be seeing after these setups are put in. Looks like a little strategy. 87 of Skeptic Whitey actually taking the lead over Jason Cole. He will lead them off to stage 2 with the 21 of Mr. Huff behind him.
Here we go. I'm gonna check the back of the pack to see what they're gonna be able to do back here.
Oh, they are already 3 wide. I see AHAC back there in that. The 98 of Ghost Killer. He's trying to make some moves. There's action all around the place on these restarts. I believe this stage might have a few less laps than stage 1.
I'll say, yeah, we have 17 laps in the stage.
Okay.
My apologies.
So interested to see if that plays into anyone's hands now that strategy is a little bit removed from the equation. Maybe a little bit of saving, but not as aggressive as stage 1. Some of these guys with controller are going to have a better shot at it. Gonna go up here. We have a battle for the lead. Coming on board from Joker is the 51 of King Henry, looking underneath Mr. Huff for lead in stage 2. And Mr. Huff get down. He'll be able to slot in right in front of Joker. And this is kind of what you see at Atlanta. You see a big Congo line of hungry drivers right behind you.
Yes, and you do not want to see that, especially here, knowing that they can try all go to the highland and try to pass you there, or just try to move you out the way.
Look at all the jostling, trying to block, little micro blocks, trying to make sure guys don't dive bomb you. But that's kind of what you have to do here. 32 is going to look underneath Joker for third. He is probably going to be able to complete it if he can hold it down on the bottom. Nice and tight on the quarter panel. The 24 trying to side draft. And he's actually going to lose 2 spots from it. Ghost Killer gets around him too. Joker slots back to 5th. Let's see what other racing there is. Daltor, after getting the pole, he's back here battling with Skeptic Whitey and Solis. Yes, Heredia has been caution-free so far, but not knock on wood for me, Heredia, because we still haven't seen stage 3 where everything starts to intensify.
Yes, that's where everybody start making them aggressive moves, and a lot of aggressive moves, but man, sometimes somebody in the grass.
Oh, who was that? That was, yeah, that's Code Red Dew doing a little bit of mowing down there on the infield front stretch. He's going to get it to the apron. Clean move from him not to clear anybody else out. But he is
Yes.
going to lose a lot of track position from that.
A great job for him to get down on the track and not make sure you mess up anybody else.
Yeah, we did already mention the 32 is coming up, but D-Blood making his first appearance into the top 5 this race here in Stage 2. Trying to show his muscle. And he has a 00 of MBD, who was playing strategy at the beginning. He's made his way back up to this front pack.
Yes, right now, Ghost Killer's leader. Great job on him to make a pass under the 51 of Kang. It's a lot of switcheroo right now. A lot of people switching out for the lead to save tires, falling back, playing a lot of strategy here at Atlanta because this is what the track is. A lot of strategy.
Yeah, definitely super abrasive racetrack. In real life, they're taking apart the entire thing and reconfiguring, repaving, all these different things. But it will be sad because this track has put on some great races in the past in just about any series. Oh, I think Ghost might have just clipped the apron. That's going to allow the 51 of King Henry to have a chance to go to the inside, but Ghost able to cover it off for now. Now not able to. He's going to fall. Oh, he's going to fall all the way back to 6th from that. As here comes D-Blood. He's looking for his first lead, I believe, of Season 3. I'll try to get to him up here. D-Blood to the point for the first time in Season 3. And he is going to try to pull away from this hungry pack of drivers behind him. But this is impressive to see from D-Blood. Haven't really seen him really all season long till now, and he's really showing up.
Yes, it looks like he will be an underdog in this race. If you see him coming up now, I would expect him to see him a hair in there in Stage 3.
For sure. Right now, it's all about kind of positioning yourself for Stage 3. You don't want to be too far back in the pack. You definitely want to be in this top pack right now for stage points in Stage 2. But right now, big pictures, just maintaining track position. And it looks like D-Blood, King Henry. Is that the 40? No, who is that back there? That's the 45 of Killer. He's found his way up to the top pack. All of these guys doing a good job of establishing position in this first pack. And that's going to pay dividends for them. Give them a chance for stage points in Stage 2.
Yeah, D-Blood is, my fault, but D-Blood is right now getting away, keeping a little nice lead in between him and Kang, and third place cars back there with Mr. Huff and them, trying to keep his distance away from him.
Right now you see TGS Predators looking for 4th. The 24 of Joker. He's going to take that. Joker's going to give it to him. But this might actually hurt Mr. Huff as he's going to be on the outside in turn 1. Right now your top 4 looks like D-Blood, King Henry, TGS Predators, always Joker. That's your top 4. Then you got Ghost Killer, Killer XL, and somebody that just got really loose right there. Not sure who that was. Trying to move around as we already have one down pit road. Code Red Dew. Is this a scheduled or unscheduled pit stop? We'll have to see. It might play dividends in stage 3. We're talking about strategy here. You pit now, you don't have to pit in stage 3. That would be perfect. Or you just get that track position to get up there in the first place in stage 3. Might be what's going through Code Red's mind right there.
Right, and there goes Code Red coming right out of pits. The leaders right now pass him. We're gonna have fresher tires than him and everything, but Joker is looking under D-Blood right now.
Oh, he
There
gave
we
him a
go.
shot. D-Blood up the racetrack. And he's not going to lose just one spot. He's not going to just lose the lead, but he is going to lose 2 spots, maybe 3. No, never mind. The 51 is around. I think he lost a tire coming to the end of the stage. And that is going to be your stage. Always Joker getting stage 2.
Win.
Mr. Huff second. D-Blood third. I believe that was our top 3.
King Henry does finish 4th. My teammate Killer XL in 5th. Juicy Cole 6th. Skeptic in 7th. 8th is Captain Dead. 9th is QSC Skywalker. And rounding out the top 10, it is Dalator.
Crazy stuff to finish that stage. We were talking about it in stage 1 that King Henry, we saw how aggressive he was to stay in the pack. And this time it looks like he just blows that tire right at the exit of turn 4, goes through a spin in the grass, and unfortunately, as much as it is good for him to get those stage points, he's going to have to repair damage, which is going to put him back.
Yes, and that's a lot of damage that you gotta repair, known off of blowing tires. Yeah, he's gonna fall back a little bit of spots, but he will be able to get right back up into the pack.
Yeah, he's all the way back here in about the 7th row back on the inside. He's got a lot of work to do, but we got the green flag for stage number 3. Who's going to win this race? We're about to find out.
And rounding out the final stage, we have, of course, the 65 laps open.
How many laps again?
65 laps. Sorry about that. I was had a situation where I was going 3 wide, but 65 laps. So it'll be
Okay.
yeah, my bad.
Oh, you're good.
65 laps, so you heard it from him. That is a lot right there to take in. Oh, Dalator gets bumped a little bit on that 26.
Careful there. The 21 was looking under D-Blood. Almost got 25 to go.
Gentlemen.
All right, thank you.
25.
They are 3 wide for 3rd momentarily. And that looks like, is that King Henry already up to, hold on a second.
Yes. I'm sure that is.
King Henry has already made his way up from about the 7th row back. He is already up to 3rd. He is on a mission right now.
Yeah, he just he's pushing this truck right now, trying to get his win and trying to get past D-Blood so he can fight with Joker for that first place position. Joker hits that wall.
Oh yeah, Joker did hit the wall. D-Blood's going to capitalize on that into turn 3. He's going to take the position, and it looks like King Henry might have moved Joker up the track for 2nd. Mr. Huff's going to come by for 3rd. Move Joker from, again, 1st to 4th.
King Henry goes right under D-Blood now, and hopefully able to get right back inside get right back into the inside line. But great run by Henry to get up to 1st.
And with there being about 23 laps, I imagine their fuel is about 16 laps to go. It is going to be a guaranteed pit stop here. Everyone's going to have to come down, no matter if you have a wheel or a controller. Everybody will be hitting pit road if there is no caution. 51 of King Henry. Gonna block on the backstretch, trying to keep the 98 and the 00 at bay. Does it pretty successfully right there. And I guess if you're King Henry, what's going through your mind? You kind of saw Joker get shuffled out. He was in the lead, and he got juked out for the lead. Moved him all the way back to 4th. Now you have an even bigger train. What can you do as King Henry to maintain this lead?
I mean, all you can really do is just hang on to that bottom line, see what he don't.
He is He is running down on the yellow line to make sure that the 98 doesn't dive bomb.
Yes, I mean, I'm for sure everybody that's watching will probably do the same thing. Um, it, it's aggressive race, and I'm expecting the 98 to do something out of the unordinary stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
This is kind of what you have to do in this stage of the race, though. You've got to block. King Henry really trying to hold on to this lead. Again, if he gets moved out to that outside, he's not just losing the lead, he'll be losing second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on to where you get to the back of this pack. He is in danger of losing a lot of time. Is also right here, Ghost is going to get pushed out of the groove by Joker. Now he's going to be in that scary situation of being stuck on the outside.
There they go. And Henry, where he's go right to the outside. Ooh.
You see how important that inside is. Ghost Killer trying everything he can to get back to the bottom, even if that requires a little bumping to the 24. He wants to get back to that bottom, but it just doesn't look viable right now. He's going to lose a lot of positions.
And King Henry right now, if them two bump one more time, he will love this right now, loving to see second place and the rest of the pack battling for them positions instead of first.
And he has one of the fastest guys in the Cup Series behind him, Joker. He knows a thing or two about blocking. He knows a thing or two about getting around those blocks. What is he going to be able to do?
Oh.
King Henry is holding on for dear life up here.
Oh man, it's a real war up here right now as he goes all the way down.
That's a pit signal, so he's going to try to split up this stage, I imagine. Who's going to follow him though?
Oh.
As here he comes, 51 down to pit road earlier than anybody else. TGS Predators is also going to be coming down.
Don't look like anybody else about to come down.
So does this open the floodgates? Do we see all these guys here? Do we see them duck for pit road? I see a couple. I think all of them are.
Oh man, this might be worse if everybody's going down there. This is gonna be a crowded.
Oh, the 21!
Oh, and
he's going to miss pit road. That's going to be detrimental to Mr. Huff. He was running second before that.
He slid up after that hit, and hey, that's what happens when you're pitting with a whole bunch of people.
Wow. And without a caution, that's going to be Mr. Huff's race. A lot of respect to him for not cutting down right there and taking out half the field, but that is going to hurt massively. Looks like right now Ghost Killer might be our leader. He stayed out. He wants to kind of stretch us out a little more than anybody else and get fresher tires on it, I imagine.
Yes, it's difficult. Huff got in the pit now, so he is looking pretty safe. Him, Captain, and them, great job by them getting the pit safely.
So I think we're going to see Ghost Killer down, maybe not this lap, but next lap. He can't stay out for too much longer. He needs time to abuse those 4 tires, and right now, staying out, he only has, I mean, I imagine somewhere around the ballpark of 14, 13 laps to go. Not going to have a lot of time to make do with those tires.
Yes, and knowing that tires here, when you're really pushing, probably push down to like double the amount of the laps of fuel that you have. Pushing your tires here, man, it's so hard to race with, man.
Yeah, and the 98 has actually made his way down to pit road, so that is probably the end of the cycle, I imagine. The 15 of QSA Skywalker.
I was going to say the leader was the 13 of AHAC, but the whole time now the new leader recycled to is Dalator.
Okay, so the 13 stayed out and played the same strategy as the 98. Dalator really trying to save tires up against the fence, letting Joker by. What is Dalator's strategy here?
13 laps remaining left in this race.
15 to go. I imagine we're going to see Delator down pretty soon. But he's definitely stretching it out. He wants the freshest tires coming back out onto the racetrack.
I don't think he's going to lose a lot of time doing that, but coming out with the freshest tires, I don't know if he can.
Delator was also at the very tail end, near the tail end of the lead pack, so I think right now he's just playing a strategy that's, you know, off from anybody else, trying something different.
Yeah.
As he will get down to pit road.
Yeah, I was about to say, if it's inside 10 laps, you have fresh tires now. I think you have enough fuel for the end of the race, and your tires might be able to finish out through the whole race.
Breaking news, the 51 right now is on pit road, and he is not moving.
Oh.
Did he lag out?
I'm assuming so, but right now,
Wow.
I don't know what happened to him.
It'd be Joker would be your new leader, right?
No, it would be the 87, the Skeptic. Just now passed him, just get my lap back. But we have 10 laps to go. 87 is your current leader, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. We're on board with that 87 right now. Again, running the outside, trying to save all the tire he can. That's A-Hack by. Nobody else behind him. He is really stretching it out. Another guy that was kind of with Delator, trying to really stretch out and play a different strategy than anybody else. Grasping maybe for a caution here or something.
With 9 laps to go, I mean, it's going to be pretty difficult for the 87. I mean, he's going to have to try to save as much as he can. It all depends on what type of strategy he has.
But, yeah. They saying 51 probably got a penalty, I guess, or something, but it's sad to see the 51 on that pit road, knowing how hard he was racing for the lead, and yes, that's really gonna go down.
Alright, 5 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Where I'm so many laps down, I have 5 laps to go at the end of the race. Sorry about
The 87 is puttering around here, trying to save as much as he can, praying for a caution. I can't imagine that he has enough fuel to make it all the way, or enough tires. But right now, he is staying out for dear life, puttering around at about 130.
Man, I think he has a will. He's definitely using that clutch, and if he can end up clutching up a win from fuel saving and tire saving, that's great.
That was the 3 of Ty Racing unlapping himself. This 87 is going to have to come down, guys. I do not think, slowing down this much, he's going to get passed for the lead anyways. There goes the 45 by him.
Even though all these cars are passing by him, there he goes.
He is out.
He ran out of fuel.
That was a very brave strategy from Skeptic Whitey, but it's going to come up just a little bit short. To pit road, the 87 goes, and new leader should cycle back out, I think.
Always Joker.
Yep, Joker to the lead.
Pretty nice.
And he has nobody behind him. He has pulled a gap, broken away from the draft, and kind of just cruising away here with about 3 to go.
2 to go. It's now across the start finish line. If we do have 2 to go,
it'll be 2 to go when they cross.
No, 2 to go right now, and then Joker's approaching to the white flag.
Gotcha.
Well,
so Joker coming to the white flag. Gonna try to claim one here in the Truck Series for his HMS brethren.
Yes, there he goes. Going around with turn 1 and 2. It's been a great race for Joker. Oh, and the 98 spins out. But it has been a great race for Joker as he is right now celebrating that truck.
Caution end of the race.
MBD. Yeah, MBD and the 98 wrecked behind, but...
Yeah, we have MBD wrecked here on the front stretch, but that's going to do it. Joker is going to get the win here in Atlanta in a call-down race. His hot seat race. He's going to win it. second place. If you could fill us in there, Code Red, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, the top 10, it is Always Joker, TGS Predators, Solis, D-Blood, Captain Dead Dad, Mr. Huff, A-Hack, USA Skywalker, Dalator, and Skeptic. That is your top 10.
Awesome, and that was definitely a strategy-based race. Skeptic Whitey doing everything he could to steal one right there. Doesn't pan out. Joker, one of the fastest cars, along with Keen Henry and Mr. Huff, is going to get the win. As I'm going to go blue screen here for just a second and get him into our party. So, give us just 1 second here, folks. And the invite has been sent out to our race winner, number 24, Chase Elliott truck. Got to be feeling ecstatic after that one, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to fuel station and everything. Here he comes.
And there he is, our race winner, Joker. You got me?
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, that was exciting to say the least. I'm sure you were, breathing heavy as you saw that 87 trying to pull a wild strategy. Was there any doubt in your mind that you were going to get this one?
Actually, King Henry had some speed, so shout out to him. I think he came last. I don't know what happened. Maybe you guys have insight on that, but he had a good truck. I'm surprised it went green from last week. That was. But I just raced today just to get some points for the team since we were out 2 drivers. So, but good race overall, in my opinion. I think this is my first race in the truck series, so I'm definitely impressed.
Yeah, definitely a step up from Dover. I think anything would have been a step up from Dover. Basically, no cautions other than the last lap kerfuffle, whatever happened there. But I also have Electric Days up here in the booth with me. Electric, you got any questions for Joker, our race winner tonight?
Yes, I do. Joker, did you ever think of you winning here at Atlanta, especially in trucks, knowing that there's some people here and there that is really fast at Atlanta in the truck series?
Yeah, I mean, I've never actually raced with the majority of these guys before, so it was a bit of a learning curve. Stage 1 was pretty much saving, Stage 2 was saving, but not as hard, and then Stage 3 was flat out. So we could actually see who had the fastest truck. I feel sorry for Henry because I believe he would have gotten the winner, came second place. Good racing. I don't think I can take anything from this to tomorrow's race since the drive totally different, but still a good race overall.
Definitely was a good race, and you definitely have one of the fastest cars. It is a heartbreaker that King Henry, I believe he lagged out or something must have happened there, so kind of heartbroken for him, but doesn't take anything away from you having the fastest truck. Is there anybody you would like to shout out here on the HPL channel?
Shout out for you guys doing the booth. I know it was a bit last minute, but thank you guys for doing that. Shout out to the truck series for rebounding after last week. But yeah, that's it. Oh, shout out to TGS Predators. I believe he won the triple truck challenge since it started today. Since I won and I don't run for full-time points, so he gets that prize. And that's all.
Nice. Well, we are going to let you go, and that is going to also do it here for tonight's broadcast of race number 5 at Atlanta in the Truck Series. Again, congrats to Joker on the win. And tomorrow night, it's going to be that doubleheader. The Xfinity and Cup Series going to be taking on the same track at Atlanta. See if Joker can maybe take something from the Truck Series into that one and for the Cup Series, and we'll see what happens. It'll be a fun one for sure. So that's going to do it for us here in the booth. For Big Jim, Electric Days, and a big shout out to Code Red for being our in-race reporter. This is Big Jim, and we're signing off. We'll see you tomorrow.